are rocking with your girl Gypsy Ray. To all my returning subbies, welcome back. Hi, y'all. Gypsy Gang, what is going on? It has been a minute. It has been so long. What they say, I was gone for a minute. Now I'm back with the jump off. Oh my goodness, listen. Right off the bag, this is a collective reading. We're going to get right into it. The cards are already on 10 right now in regards to the energy because I'm looking at the Four of Wands right now, baby. That just fell out on the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. And behind it, the Ace of Wands in reverse. All right. Now, these cards are reversible. So, in fact, if there's a reverse card to me as a reader, that's just opportunity to put it in its upright. So, the Four of Wands, so there could be a celebration of some sort, an occasion, a coming together. This could also be in regards to like a household situation. Okay, the Ace of Wands came out, which was in reverse. Okay, so if this is in regards to a household situation, in regards to like a family dynamic or a couple's dynamic or just people living together, this Ace of Wands in reverse is telling me that there could be some lack of inspiration going on. I don't know if you may be working on a project with someone, or maybe you guys are setting up an event together or what have you, but there is either like there's some discord in getting the plans together or just overall inspiration. Let's continue. Okay, collective. Divine, what do we have here for the collective? Oh my goodness, it feels so good to be back. It's been so long. I think it's been about 3 years. Listen, y'all, I do not play when it comes to energy. Like, there's a lot of readers out here that will just go out on a tangent and start projecting through the cards and the energies onto you guys. And that's just something that I don't want to do. So, like, I make sure that I'm in a good space, a good mind state, things of that nature before I come to you guys with any type of message whatsoever. All right, Spirit, what else? What's going on with this Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands in reverse? So I know that the cards had just started right away, but I do want to introduce myself to all my new subbies. It is Gypsy Ray in the building, and to all my returning subscribers, my day one, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. The other two cards that fell out was the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Five of Wands. So we got a whole lot of wands here, a lot of fiery stuff. 11:11 on the clock right now. This could be happening in the very present moment. Let me see what's the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, at the bottom of the deck. So definitely feel like this has something to do with a family dynamic, legacy. Okay, there's some type of strive and strife going on. I think that there is the communication that's coming in or should be coming in is at a halt, or it is volatile. Okay, and that doesn't mean physical, but it could also just be like the energies that are around are really just like hostile, if you will. A lot of bickering. Maybe you've heard of maybe your external environment, okay? People around you, maybe your neighbors or whatever the case is. But like, honestly, I want to keep this focused on you. I just feel like collective that you're being more affected by the external than your internal. Let's figure this one out. Okay. What else, Spirit? Okay. So something that should be, I feel like at the bottom of the six, the page of cups. Okay. Um, this is like the very beginnings of an offering of some sort, like potential. Okay. But when I saw it initially, it was in the reverse. So there's a lack of potential. Okay. Of some, okay, you might be working with somebody who's not really, who's being funny. Okay. Let's see. The Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. So somebody being deceitful. Now let's continue. At the bottom of the deck, we have oof, the Page of Cups. Okay. When I had the whole deck in my hands, this was actually in reverse. I normally don't read overall energies in reverse, but it definitely like nudged me. And then underneath it, you have the Tower. So I just feel like you don't, this is kind of like stuff you're not aware of. Okay, that's going on. Hello. So these could be the external energies that are affecting you. Okay, that you're not even aware of. Okay, if you feel like you're around some funny energy or whatever, this is why. Because internally, these are things that people are either thinking or saying behind closed doors. But yeah, no, this is crazy here. I legitimately can relate to this, but it's crazy because it's almost as if there's so much to celebrate, but there's lagging energy. And it's not even lagging, it's just like unfortunate because we have the King of Swords here. Clarify, well, it came out with the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so funny thing is, the King of Swords is very rational, fair, can make decisive decisions, things of that nature. However, this King of Swords, I feel, is just an illusion. I feel like this is what someone may want to be, or maybe this is something that someone wants someone to be. But in fact, they're coming in very immature, very hasty, okay, and deceptive, sneaky, okay. And I feel as though these two combinations right here, all right, is what this individual thinks is what makes this king, okay, being, irrational and just rushing into things. Yes, the Knight of Swords is very ambitious, but he doesn't always have a well-suited plan for whatever he's trying to do. Okay, sometimes running into things, okay, too fast and in a sly way, ends up being more immature than mature, causing a tower moment. Again, this is stuff that you don't know with the moon, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and see what we need to do about the situation, because it seems as though this is a time of celebration. This is a time to come together with people and celebrate whatever needs to be celebrated. I don't know what it is. Y'all know what it is, okay? Place it where it may, okay? But I just really feel like there's more of a cause to celebrate than not. Although you still have so much of a reason to celebrate, but it's almost like, what's a celebration if you're celebrating by yourself? Celebrate anyway. I don't know. Because I just feel like with the Five of Wands that came out, there's competition, or at least somebody sees. I'm gonna be starting an ASMR channel, just chewing on the mic. But no, yeah, the Five of Wands. I feel like there's competition, or somebody is seeing your win or your success, or you celebrating, you being happy and stable. I feel like they want to cause some type of strife in that for whatever godforsaken immature reason. Okay. It's crazy. That's real crazy. Spirit, what do we need to do in it? Yep. Strife come out again. The Eight of Wands. All right. Like, they're not even speaking to you. Like, y'all not even speaking when there should be lots of communication. And it would probably organize the Five of Wands. It would probably put everybody in their rightful places, delegating accordingly. Everybody will have a role to play. But I feel like there's someone who wants to dictate. Okay. I'm gonna be surprised if the emperor comes out to clarify that. But like, somebody who wants to kind of manipulate the situation with the Seven of Swords, manipulate the situation, making it more of a competition than a celebration. Weird. Okay. I don't even like resonating with any of these kinds of energies. This is crazy because I feel like, once I start resonating with it, it feels like a projection. But for real, this is what's just coming out. It's crazy. Carry on with the Chariot. That's the advice. Carry on with the Chariot. Keep it moving. Move forward. Two of Cups. Okay. This is supposed to be, the Two of Cups is two individuals coming together from different backgrounds, making it happen, making it work. Okay. That's what's supposed to be happening. Okay. And that's the overall energy concerning someone else. Keep it moving. What's behind here? Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. Exactly. You have a reason to celebrate because you're stable. Okay. With the Four of Wands that came out, you're stable. That is so wild because the Tower moment, the Tower came out. So they're causing themselves their own Tower moment. Okay. With the Moon, it's something that you're not necessarily aware of, but I feel like you intuitively know. You can feel it. It's almost like when there's tension around, you can feel it, like you can cut it with a knife. Okay. But I don't necessarily feel like it's being done around you. Like, I don't feel like you're involved in it. It's just like maybe when you leave, or when you walk out the room, or when you leave the house to go, to the store or go to work or whatever the case is. Like, it's not necessarily happening around you, but it's happening around you. Like, immediately, as soon as you go, it's bickering, fussing, whatever the case is. 11:44 on the clock. Okay, 11:44 on the clock. I don't know who resonated with this, but just know that the advice is to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate, and it's okay. Celebrate by yourself. I don't know. Pour a glass of champagne and celebrate. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, is what this is. It really doesn't matter. The fact that it's so close to home, again, with the Four of Wands, symbolizing home, stability, things of that nature. Since it's so close to home, that's why it matters. Outside of that, it doesn't even matter. Like, you just need to keep going. You're as far as who you are and where you're going, that's towards the Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay, baby, stable. Okay, being able to not only provide for self, but even those around you. When it comes down to it. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to see you in the next one. All right. Gypsy Ray, we out. Energy Matters.